This is an interview with Ciro Mountain on Sunday, March 7th, 2021 by Nick Burkell. Now, Ciro, starting things off, what was the very first concert you helped to promote?
The very first concert I helped promote was Atropia's very first show, which was, let's say, September 5th, 2008. It was us, it was Atropia, this band Visions of, this other band, Ominous Black Cyclone of Spiritual Soundness, and our buddies in Barry we became really, really good friends with. So that was our first big shindig in the basement of our drummer's house.
When did you start doing that on a regular basis?
From pretty much from that show on, it just became a rapid. We just started booking as many. Like I think our next show was that September 30th, and then we did another Halloween show November 1st, and we just kept it steamrolling and went about 70 plus shows. And you saw us in up in Poughkeepsie. So pretty much as long as pretty much 6-7 years straight of us just playing shows and member changes and drama and all that. But about 6-7 years of just constantly booking shows for them and doing whatever I can to try to get them to the next level.
Now, thinking back on the past year, can you tell me about some of your favorite highlights from spring 2020 to the present day now in March?
I'd have to say, since we weren't able to tour and do a lot of stuff, it's been cool to sit at home and watch my three nieces grow up. Like, I have a niece 5, 4, and 2, and being at home and just watching them develop into little young ladies and getting older and, just talking better and their favorite toys and just being around and doing that. It's been cool because, like I said, with the pandemic, we haven't been able to do much shows or anything. It's been more just sitting at home watching YouTube videos. So I would say just being able to watch my nieces get big and do all that. That's pretty much been the highlight. So.
Now, after being on the road, what have you noticed has worked for you and what hasn't for running a tour?
Well, with the guys I work for, we run a pretty much tight ship. Like everyone gets along with each other. There's no egos. We've all pretty much did the whole local scene, try to get to where we want to be at. Had fucking adversity when it came to whatever bands we were working with. And now I think everyone now is on the right page. And to be honest, everything we do is like a well-oiled machine. Like we have our phones, we do our Planet Fitness in the morning, in the shower. We're all on the same page when it comes to everything we do. We load off the stage like a pit crew. So it hasn't really been much. We've pretty much been doing everything the right way, and I haven't really ran into too much. Our first tour, when we had our sleeping situation, that was a little rough, but other than that, everything we've done has been working pretty smooth. We haven't had anything really bumps in the road. Like, yeah, we'll have mechanical issues with our band and whatnot, but other than that, everything's been running really good. Beating fans, doing all that kind of stuff, so it's been cool.
Right now, who are you working with?
Right now, I'm on the road with Andrew W. Ball. I've been working with those guys for the last 4 years, and then I also work for Alice Cooper's son's band called Co-op, based out of Phoenix, Arizona. The band I work for now is Salt Lake City, and then I also manage a rapper out of Phoenix. So, good projects, doing that, and then I run my own little mobile smoke shop, so just been trying to keep active and not stay stagnant,
I've noticed a number of cool shows going on in the Dallas, Texas region. What have you noticed about how easy it is to put on shows in the West and the South right now?
Well, it's funny you say that because we literally just ripped off 4 shows in Texas. So yeah, Texas. Their regulations they have. I've noticed more Texas-wise when it came to the Midwest. Like they have the venues where they have seating up in the front, so it's kind of like you're at a movie theater. Like they got chairs and all that kind of shit. But they've literally been doing shows since the whole pandemic started. So I guess when it comes to, and then if you want to get in political, they're more Republican states, so they kind of don't give a fuck about what's going on, or like they're gonna stay open and all that. So while we were actually in Texas, they got an update that they're gonna be getting rid of the mask mandates and everything's gonna be opening up this upcoming Wednesday. So it seems like Texas. I just found out that California's gonna be doing the same. California was in lockdown for a while. They didn't really do much of anything. So stuff is slowly starting to open back up. Jersey, right before I left, Jersey was a small venue. So slowly but surely, music's gonna start coming back around. I mean, it took about a year, but I mean, where we're at now, it's good to see though.
Is the Midwest or the Northeast a more difficult climate to tour in right now?
I would say the Midwest because there's a lot of like Jersey and our area. I mean, New York has their hills and whatnot, but like for the most part, like it's kind of flat in our area. We don't have too many insane mountains, but when we're going through the Midwest, going in like Iowa, and going through fucking Wisconsin area and all that, like that's, and even Denver, even though that's West Coast, but there's a lot of snows. It's really really slick. There's 18 wheelers everywhere. Like it's like literally, it's madness. Like it's literally just big old trucks everywhere. Icy as hell. Like we were in Iowa. Was Iowa? No, it was Kansas. Lebo, Kansas. It was negative 15-degree weather to the point where our gasoline gelled up. Our bus was not moving. We got stuck in Lebo, Kansas, little town. Like, oh, it seems like you guys got, they knew exactly what it was. Like, you guys got gelled up. It's just trying to stay back on the road. So I would say the Midwest definitely takes a toll on your vehicle more because in Jersey you're not experiencing negative 20-degree weather. Like we were in Wichita and it was literally negative 20 degrees. I've never been that cold in my entire life. Like every bone in my body was frozen. Like, oh my god, trying to gas station and like go get food or whatnot. It was brutal, man. It was insane.
With the number of newspapers and alt weeklies shutting down print operations last year, what have you relied on for tour promotion in different markets?
On Instagram and Facebook, they're letting you know, they're doing their event pages, they're sharing flyers, they're at least trying to give you an update. Not only that, I follow any venue we're gonna play. I normally follow the venue page. So I'll see what they're posting. I'll go on there, like last year during the pandemic, when we were about to figure out on our big run. I kept looking at all the events, making sure seeing if they were going to happen, posting in the comments. It's basically just gotta dig and see what more. Hit up a venue yourself on Facebook, like, hey, is that show going to happen or whatnot? I'm basically relying on Facebook, Instagram to pretty much see what's going to happen show wise and what other people are sharing. Musicians are sharing posts about when stuff's going to happen, or when's going to open up, or next time we're going to go on the road, or anything that's getting rescheduled tour-wise. So Facebook's been a big help with that because the news is going to let us know,
Now, how has keeping your vehicle and property safe changed in the COVID age?
Pretty much we have with everything. I mean, my house was, I moved this stuff went up in flames while I was on tour, but our old house, I mean, with my nieces and everybody, we did what we had to do. We had hand sanitizers, and I mean, it was a little weird, like not being able, interact with your family as much at first. But then once the vaccine and the kids, we could let up a little bit more, but you just never know what the hell, you know what I mean? Like my mom's a little older. I tour a lot. My sister works at the grocery store. So we're all in and out and running into people. My nieces go to school Monday and Tuesday. So like everyone's interacting. My sister's boyfriend works at a hospital. You know what I mean? So like we're in contact with people, but we stay to ourselves. You know what I mean? We're not all jumping on each other's faces. We all get there with hand sanitizers, disinfectant wipes, like trying to do pretty much whatever we can to try to avoid getting sick. But if it's gonna happen at this point, it's gonna happen, man.
What advice would you have for bands preparing to tour in summer or fall later this year?
Summertime, I'm gonna go with definitely make sure if they're gonna go out on the road. Most bands already do this. Have a Planet Fitness membership, the black card, because that's gonna give you access to every Planet Fitness in America. Over 24 hours, extra key to shower, $23 to shower for the entire month, and not have to. The pilot charges $12 a shower. Do that, definitely get a Planet Fitness membership. If it's gonna be hot, you're going in the summer, you're gonna be running into humidity, you're gonna be stinking, funking. So showering definitely make you happy. You know what I mean? If you're all sitting there feeling like ass because you're all sweaty and smelly, hop in that shower, come back out, and feel like a brand new man. As far as fall, definitely bring sweatpants, hoodies, and all that kind of shit because it is gonna get cold. Like it gets real busy. But that's part about all this that we're talking about. I keep seeing different states opening up, different promoters saying, hey, we look like this festival's going to be a go. This tour might have people like at GE, man, I mean, tour, they just posted a status that said, we vow the tour by the end of 2020. So get older. Stuff up, rapidly get back into the stage. Like, people just getting back to living normal. Like, last year, man, it was just all people scared and people just not able to take their life. Playing yourself and just get the house doing absolutely nothing. You know what I mean? It's like, what the hell?
Now, what would you say is your most cherished musical possession?
I would have to say, I'll say all the lanyards that I've gotten over the years. That, and I would say probably my first Atrofia shirt that we actually put out. Definitely my lanyard. That's a lot of years of shows and festivals and memories and friends that I've met over the years. That I would definitely say. I'm not a musician myself. Set up stuff, book and all that. I would say my lanyard. And a lot of good photos that I have over the years. So.
What are your 3 favorite albums?
I saw that question and I was like, man, I don't know how I'm going to answer this. I'm such a juke. I honestly can't even answer that, man. I listen to any music I I just literally like a jukebox type. Whatever catches my ear, let it swing, man. Whether it's Spanish, rap, rock, metal. There's times I'll be watching TV and I'll hear a commercial. What song is that? And I'll sit there and like look up the YouTube and be like Geico such and such commercial song, and then try to fucking go in the comments and figure out what song it is. When it comes to music, I don't really have a favorite artist or album. I just love music, and even if it's artists I don't like, I'll try to browse through the CD and maybe pick up a song or two that I add to my playlist. That one was a little hard to answer.
Yeah. Favorite urban legend or ghost story from New Jersey?
Oh man. When it comes to Jersey, we got the Jersey Devil, and then we also there's a little town called Acco, and apparently there's the Acco. Apparently, if you go down there and drive near the woods, or appear on the road and all that kind of crazy stuff. So it's been the Acco Ghost of the Devil Chicago that we get all the time, and that and no legend, but if it's Jersey and you're Italian, you're automatically the mafia.
Would you like to go back to any questions?
Nah, man, I think that was a solid run through. I think we covered all the basics and all that other good stuff like we normally do. It's our third interview, so you know how we do.
Now, final words.
Well, final words. I'd like to say, I think 2020, all our favorite bands can go back out there and play just music. Just everyone just gets to go back to regular life. Whether music parks opening back up, people going on vacation, having fun. And like the last year, so like it almost like it be happening. You know what I mean? Because it went by so fast, but during that whole stretch of us dealing with it went by slow. And now to look back, it's like, all right, we did that. But yeah, man, when I get back to the area, I definitely like to do a follow-up of how the tour went and what we experienced on the road. Like right now, I mean, as far as the tour, actually, I'll bring that up right now. We've been on the road for the last 3 weeks. Out here doing pretty much our own tour with us and our buddies that Swing at the Sky from Houston, Texas, and it's been really, really cool. Like small. It's been an intimate, limited crowd, but it's awesome to be able to get 30 to 40 people come out and actually fucking see us. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking dope. Like, I didn't think anybody would come see us. You know what I mean? Like, we're in the middle of a pandemic. Like I was, the last interview I did with you, I was talking to you, and I was like, man, everyone in the comments and Blabbermouth and all these comments, they don't even seem like they want to go to shows. And the amount of we've gotten from our Midwest fans is like super, super awesome, man. Like, we've been able to link with a lot of our fans. We met a lot of new promoters. A lot of new promoters on this tour, so it's been a fun ride, and hopefully we can announce some more tours in May and keep it going.
Thank you very much. Now, this has been an interview with Ciro Mountain on Sunday, March 7th, 2021 by Nick Perkel.